Hey everyone. Previously I was doing a podcast on health, fitness, and all that stuff. And while I will do those on occasion still, because that is my passion, that is what I enjoy doing, I'm gonna be a little more intermixed with that. If you saw my post yesterday, I'm doing a 90-day social media challenge just to get myself out there more, get more comfortable doing that, but also to you know have you follow along with what I'm doing, what I'm learning, hopefully teaching you some stuff, giving you some insight on some things, what's working, what's not working. So, going to do these on occasion as well to help expand that, give more longer form content on what I'm doing, which most of the focus that I have right now, outside of doing some stuff with the gym, is real estate. And what I want to give more information on is, what am I doing? What asset class am I working towards? How am I deciding those goals? How am I working towards those goals? How am I shifting those goals as I work through it? And I want to do that because I've been in real estate for a couple of years now, and I haven't had a clear vision, a clear path on what exactly I wanted, why I wanted to do it, and therefore the consistency, the motivation wasn't where it needed to be. And I'm not where I thought I would be after a couple of years of doing it, and where I want to be because of the lack of consistency. And I think it's because I don't have, a clear vision and don't have those clear outlined goals. So wanted to get more clarity on that and kind of work through and explain to everybody what that vision is, how I came across it. And, you know, I think in general, like, my life has been great. I love everything that's happened, but it hasn't been super intentional. And I want to start being more intentional and being more purposeful with where do I want to go? Where do I want my life to go? What do I want to build? And how can I get there? I've gone through the traditional track of, doing well in high school and then moving on to college, getting a degree, and then getting a job, maybe living at home for a couple of years, which is what I did, save up money, get a house, get married, have some kids. And again, that has been a great journey so far. But again, it's just been kind of the prescribed steps to go through life. And I don't know when that kind of mindset shift happened where it's like, okay, like this is great. The job is great, the house is great, family's great. But, you know, how can I drive more towards something purposeful and bigger than me to give myself more freedom, more time freedom, more time with the family? So, how can I do that? And, you know, by developing that vision and that goal, I think that will help me get there. And in real estate specifically, that's the business I want to get into and the business that I want to build. So, you know, the first couple of years has been mainly wholesaling, direct to seller marketing. Again, that was the prescribed. I thought you kind of had to start there. Like, wholesaling was the entry level job, and then you start getting some capital from that, and maybe you do some flips on the way, get some more capital, and then you can start building properties, single families, and then you slowly move up to small multis and then bigger multis and all that stuff. And, that was just my mindset where I thought that progress or that path was. And, you know, I think while I learned a lot through that process, it's not what I wanted to do. That's why I wasn't consistent with, calling sellers and doing all that stuff for the wholesaling. And, got a property, have that investment property, and it's been great. And, you know, again, it was just lacking something. I wasn't super consistent. So how can I get there? And I came across a podcast and read the book, and it's by Cameron Harold. It's a Vivid Vision, and it talks about specifically detailing and creating a compelling description of a desired state, in the future for both business. It's primarily a business book, but for both business and for personal goals and a personal vision. And, it provides a clear, imaginative picture of what the company will look like, what your personal life will look like. And it gets super, super specific, or wants you to get super specific, down to every detail. Um, how will the business operate? What will achieve? What are the purposes, values, goals, right? On the business side and on the personal side. And it serves as a powerful tool for driving focus, creating motivation and accountability both within myself and then, as the team builds, as the business builds, to get people to see what we're going for and want people to get people to want to be a part of that. So that was the goal in this. And the way that it's mapped out, the vision, how to create the vision is to think 3 years in the future, right? So it's not too far out where it's 5 or 10 years, and it's not 1 year out where it's like so close and seems so short term, but that 3 year sweet spot. And really to just forget the how am I going to get there, but just in the ideal world, if I could have whatever I wanted, what would that look like? Both personal and business. And I struggle with doing stuff like that because I'm a very literal person. I'm a very analytical person. So to just kind of be super creative and kind of let my imagination run wild can be difficult. So it definitely was a tough thing for me to do mentally and just kind of let it go. So what I did was a couple weeks ago, I went to the library somewhere that I like to go to, but don't like sit down. And it's different than like the basement in my house or, the kitchen table at my house where, it kind of represents different mindset. So separate myself from, somewhere where I can get distracted, put some music in and just kind of like, don't think about it, and just had a blank piece of paper and just started like mind mapping, circling, put relationships and just put a bunch of stuff. Where do I want things to be? And like, what does my day look like? And if I had a perfect business, what does that look like? Who am I with? And what are we doing? And, what's the culture like? And so just, it was a fun exercise. It was tough at first to kind of get moving and really just kind of let myself not get caught up in the details on how to get there, but to just run with it, let it go, let it happen. And so, like I said, it was a lot of fun. And from that vision, I now have a clear idea on 3 years where I want it to be. And, that might change as time moves on. 6 months from now, a year from now, I might surpass those goals. I might be way behind, but I've learned a lot or shifted. But at least I have that clear picture and that clear vision that I can drive towards and read every day and, just remind myself, what am I working towards? Why am I doing these early mornings and late nights and working towards that? And, you know, I'm sacrificing some stuff, but trying to find a balance between that and just coming back to that vision of like, what do I want my life and my business to look like? And, it's exciting. It's fun. And again, just reading it and not getting caught up into get 12 steps all figured out right now. Have an idea of what those steps look like, but work on step one first and then move on to the next step and the next step and not get caught 10 steps ahead and let the engineer brain go, okay, what are all the things that could possibly happen in step three? And how can I solve all those now when I'm not even there yet? And so that's the high level overview. I highly recommend reading the book and or even a summary of it and just kind of letting yourself go and go, what does your ideal day look like? What do your relationships look like? Who are you with? And just being extremely, extremely specific and not getting caught up in well, how the hell do I get there? Because it doesn't matter. You just have to have the vision. And then what is that first step to do? And so I'm going to go through, I'm going to read my vision. So this is a little difficult for me too, because I'm not a super open person. So let's read here what my vision is. So in 3 years' time, it's April 15th, 2027, our real estate buy and hold company will stand as a beacon of trust, reliability, and prosperity within the multifamily property investment space. Guided by our commitment to our investors' financial well-being and the well-being of our tenants, we have cultivated an ecosystem where every decision is anchored on creating value and fostering thriving communities. Our mission is to provide our investors with a vehicle for wealth building while simultaneously offering quality housing and fostering positive living experiences for our tenants through strategic acquisitions and management of multifamily properties. We prioritize delivering exceptional returns to our investors while providing safe, comfortable, and enriching living environments for our tenants. We believe enjoying the journey as much as reaching the destination. Our team members maintain a healthy work-life balance, allowing them to recharge and make meaningful contributions both personally and professionally. We foster a close-knit, collaborative environment where every team member's voice is heard and valued. In addition, physical and mental well-being are fundamental to our success. We prioritize healthy lifestyles, fostering environments that support holistic wellness for our team members. Together, we leverage our unique strengths to create vibrant communities, maximize returns for our investors, and provide quality housing and exceptional living experiences for our tenants. We believe that everyone deserves a place to call home that is safe, comfortable, and conducive to personal growth and well-being. Our team is the foundation that allows us to provide exceptional value. The capital raiser and investor relations team nurtures relationships with our investors, ensuring their needs are met and expectations exceeded. The acquisition specialists spearhead our outreach to brokers and sellers, identifying and securing lucrative investment opportunities. Our asset manager oversees the strategic management of our assets, optimizing performance and fostering positive tenant experiences. Finally, our operations manager serves as the glue that keeps our team cohesive and efficient, fostering a culture of excellence and community engagement. Every member of our team is empowered to envision and pursue their ideal future with our company. We offer not just jobs, but lifelong careers filled with growth opportunity and personal fulfillment. Each team member is encouraged to define their own path, supported by mentorship, training, and culture of empowerment. By the end of the 3-year period, we aim to have accumulated 1,000 doors, each representing a gateway to prosperity for our investors and a haven for our tenants. We measure our success not just in numbers, but in the lasting impact we create for our investors, tenants, and community. In addition to business, I prioritize my personal time. In 3 years' time, I'll have achieved the freedom to live my life on my own terms, enjoying a comfortable living while having the flexibility to work where and when I desire. My ideal day reflects a harmonious blend of business productivity, family time, personal growth, and relaxation. My typical day looks like this. I rise at 5:30 a.m. to start my day with a peaceful dog walk with my dog. As the sun rises, I relish in the morning, spending time outdoors, reading and engaging in focused work. After completing some work tasks, I prioritize family time by preparing breakfast, getting my children ready for school. I cherish these moments of connection and ensure that I start their day on a positive note. From 9 to 12 p.m., I dedicate time from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., I schedule time for meetings, podcast recordings, and social media engagement, officially tackling these tasks to clear my schedule for the rest of the day. Following my morning work block, I prioritize my physical well-being by hitting the gym and enjoying a great lunch. I understand the importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle to fuel my productivity and overall happiness. In the afternoon, I shift my focus to long-term planning and strategic visioning for both my personal life and business endeavors. I engage in big picture thinking, setting goals and milestones that align with my values and aspirations. As the school day ends, I joyfully pick up my children and accompany them to their various activities, cherishing these moments of bonding and shared experiences. After putting the children to bed, I take time to reflect on my day's accomplishments and finalize any remaining business tasks. I prioritize quality time with Caitlin, my wife, fostering a strong and loving relationship. As a fun side project, I dedicate time to become and remain fluent in Spanish, embracing the joy of learning and expanding my horizons. Meanwhile, Kate and I are eagerly anticipating the realization of our dream home, a serene sanctuary where we can truly thrive. Our dream home is a manifestation of our vision for a harmonious and fulfilling life. Situated on a 1-acre plot of land, the property boasts a spacious 4-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom, encompassing 2,500 square feet. The kitchen serves as the heart of our home, featuring ample storage, generous island, and modern gas appliances. The open layout seamlessly connects to the living room, creating a welcoming space for gatherings and relaxation. Our bedroom offers a retreat-like atmosphere with expansive walk-in closets and a master bath adorned with dual sink vanity and dual head shower. The basement serves as a versatile space for family entertainment, complete with a kids' playroom and video game area. Outside, our backyard oasis beckons with an inviting in-ground pool and a hot tub, complemented by a covered entertainment area boasting a built-in grill and outdoor fridge. A flat, fenced yard provides ample space for a raised bed garden, further enriching our connection to nature and healthy living. My personal vision encompasses a fulfilling balance of work, family, health, and leisure, anchored in purpose, passion, and gratitude. I embrace each day with enthusiasm and intention, cultivating a life of abundance, joy, and meaningful connection. So, like I said, pretty descriptive. I feel like some of the other ones that I've seen have been more descriptive, but for me, this was the right balance. And, as I read through it, like I get excited, and I hope that other people who want to be a part of my team or just see my journey get excited too. And, it's kind of the point of it. So, if you haven't done this, I would recommend doing it, even just to have a little fun with it, right? But the next step is, all right, how do I make this happen? What does that plan look like? How do I start executing that? And, I'll go into more details on what I'm doing to start creating that plan and tracking it. And then, we'll see the process of implementing it, adjusting it, and seeing what happens, right? Like I said, I'm not getting caught up in will this happen or will it not happen, but just trying to have fun along the way of getting there. If I fall short in some of it, I would say that's pretty damn good. So I would take that. So again, give it a try. See if you like it. If you have any questions or like what you hear, give me a shout. Instagram, Facebook. Otherwise, thanks a lot. Have a great day.